Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Dana. I was born and raised in Kentucky in the United States, but now I'm living in Japan. And I make podcast-style videos to help you learn English through American culture and everyday life. There are subtitles on this video, so please turn them on if you'd like to watch, or just relax and listen to this video like the radio. Today's topic is small talk. Small talk is a short conversation that is not about serious or important topics. Small talk is very important in the United States. Talking to strangers, to people you don't know, is totally normal in the US. For example, you might make small talk with the staff at the supermarket, a person riding in the elevator, or a customer waiting in line behind you at a cafe. But this doesn't mean you become friends with the person. You just talk for a minute or two, and then the conversation is over. Small talk is a way of being polite. So if someone tries to make small talk with you and you ignore them, if you don't talk to them, you might seem rude. So you need to respond to the other person. Let's talk about how to make small talk. We start with greetings. Usually, greetings are friendly and casual. You can say, hey, or hi. It is natural to combine one greeting with one question. For example, hi, how are you? Hey, how was your day? Or hey, what's up? What's up is another popular casual greeting. If someone asks you, how are you? What would you say? Maybe many of you would say, I'm good, and you? And this answer is okay, no problem. You can also say, good, thanks, or pretty good, or not bad. If someone asks you, what's up? You can say, not much, you? Please remember that how are you and what's up are not real questions. It is just a greeting, the same as hello. So you should not give a long answer. Most of the time, people are not asking about your real feelings. So just give a short answer. Even if someone is having a bad day, they will still say, I'm good. After you exchange greetings, you can start the conversation. One of the most popular topics for small talk is the weather. For example, you can say, it's cold today, isn't it? Or, we're having great weather today, to start the conversation. Also, Americans like to compliment each other, to say something good about each other. Sometimes when I see a girl and I like her outfit, I will talk to her. For example, I might say, I like your outfit, or your outfit is really cute. If you're a man, you can say, that's a nice shirt, or I like your hat, man. If you add man at the end, it feels more casual. If you know the other person a little bit, like a coworker, you can talk about recent events or weekend plans. For example, you can ask, busy today? Or did you have a good weekend? You can also tell the person something you did recently, but not in too much detail. These topics are good for small talk. On the other hand, there are some topics you should not talk about. As I said, small talk is not about important things, so don't ask very personal questions. It is better not to ask about age, salary, family, religion, or politics. To talk about these topics, you first need to get closer to the other person. Lastly, let me share how to end small talk. Usually, small talk only lasts a couple of minutes. The timing to end the conversation depends on the situation. For example, if you are riding in the elevator with someone, the conversation will end when someone goes out of the elevator. But sometimes finding this timing can be difficult. Please try to read the room and the person's expressions on their face. To end the conversation, you can say, "Nice talking to you. Have a good day." We usually say, "Have a nice day" or "Have a good one" at the end of small talk. If you say this, the other person will understand that the conversation is over. That is all for today's video. If you have a chance to talk to an American, please try to use these small talk tips. Thank you for watching and see everyone next time. Goodbye.